we take a look at senior plans, the WNN Film Festival, and what's in store for this weekend's weather.
This is the Weekly Roar with your hosts, Morgan Hummel and Aaron Alt. Wildcat Sports with Corey Hegel. And a look at Wildcat weather with
Eric Bowles.
Hello and welcome to the school year's final Weekly Roar. I'm Aaron Alt.
And I'm Morgan Hummel. For our last show, we see what our graduating seniors are doing after the summer break.
And we also take a look at what we might have to expect at the upcoming film festival, along with the possibility of school uniforms.
It seems like only yesterday we were airing our first roar, and now we're at the very end.
Well, just imagine how many parents feel the same. We've got a graduating class going off to college, and juniors just a year away. At least the summer's right around the corner for some much-needed relaxation.
Well, when you're done relaxing over there, I want to know what the weather is going to be like for graduation. I really hope it doesn't rain. Let's see what Eric Bowles has for this week's weather forecast. Eric?
Thanks, guys. We're in for a much warmer week. Let's take a look at the national map. There's a couple storm fronts coming in from the west and around the southeast. Taking a closer look at home, there's really not much going on, just some sunny weather. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 55 with a real feel of 86. All this week it's going to be partly cloudy up until Tuesday, where we're going to have a few scattered thunderstorms. Saturday is a high of 81 with a low of 57. Sunday, high of 75 with a low of 56. Monday, high of 79 with low of 57 and 80 on Tuesday with a low of 61. That's it for weather. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Eric. The weather has been great lately.
Oh, I know, but I just want to graduate. I mean, I waited 18 years and 12 grades. I don't care what the weather is. I'm ready for summer.
But what about after summer?
College, growing up is hard, but I know I won't be alone. Logan Van Wy asked our graduating class their plans after high school. Logan?
I'm Logan Van Wy, and I'm here at Newark High School, and we went around campus to see what seniors are doing for their summer.
And I am going to OSU main campus for vocal performance. They gave me a full ride, so that kind of helped me make my decision.
Plans for college, I'm looking at a couple different colleges. Just got back from one in South Carolina, one in West Virginia. Mainly just looking to wrestle and maybe study business or like political science. College would be one of my majors. And then, of course, I'm trying to party.
All right, well, my plans are just, chill, Buckeye Lake, go tubing like every day, and just party it up all summer.
And next year I plan on attending DeVry University in Columbus, and I will be majoring in computer information systems.
I'm going to go to the Navy next year because I figured, homework's not for me, so I don't like college. I'm going to do something with my life.
Yep. I'm going to Ohio University to study middle childhood education.
I'm going to Illinois State University, and I'm majoring in marketing.
Okay, I probably plan to go to OSU Newark and study to be a computer engineer.
I'm probably going to go to OSU Newark and not know what I'm doing and hopefully graduate that.
I'm going to Tennessee State and got an ROTC scholarship for the Navy. So.
After high school, I'm going to Otterbein College, and I'm not really sure on my major yet, but I'm really excited to go.
I'm going to OSU main campus. I'm going to be an aerospace engineer.
And I'm Logan Van Wy. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad to know that nearly everyone is out there pursuing their dreams.
I was always sort of scared thinking about college, but it definitely sounds like choosing isn't as hard as it looks. I'm just glad I have 1 year left to figure it out.
Well, if you're interested in doing something right before we leave for our summer vacation, I have a good idea.
And what's that?
Our film festival.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? Jake McCoy went out to see how our festival is coming along. Let's see how things look. Jake?
Hi, Cats. I'm Jake McCoy. In case you didn't know,
May 31st at 2 o'clock p.m. in the Newark High School Auditorium is the first annual Wildcat News Network Film Festival. Let's take a look.
Last year, CTEC had a satellite program at Granville High School that focused on motion picture and cinema arts. And unfortunately, that program was shut down at the end of last year. So this year in our program, our Advanced Electronic Media Arts program here at Newark High School, we decided to expand some of the focus of what our program covers to include student filmmaking, to allow the students to pursue some of their creative aspects of filmmaking and documentary making.
I think this film festival is a good idea. It's a chance to show the school that some of our kids have talent in digital media arts.
Many of the students have spent countless hours planning, filming, and editing their capstone projects.
We students have put in several months of hard work into these capstones. I mean, it's been almost an everyday project just to get the components together at the show and put it into one big project.
There was a lot of hard work that went into these projects. A lot of them took months to do, some not so long. But it looks like what I've seen so far that a lot of people have put a lot of hard work into them.
And for the fact that they're pretty much no budget student films, I think they're going to be really good.
Admission's going to be free, and it'll be a fun afternoon. We're going to watch some of our student films for an hour and a half or so, and should be fun.
Well, it sounds like a great time. So be sure to come out May 31st at 2 o'clock in the Newark High School Auditorium to support your fellow film students. Back to you guys.
Wow, Jake, that's fantastic. I knew many of our peers were hard at work on their capstones. I'm glad to know that there's a way for us to showcase everybody's talent.
There's plenty of it, too. You know what there isn't much left of, though?
What?
Well, sports. We've only got a few more days to celebrate our sports teams, many of which will be hard at work over the summer, so they can come back and win us some championships. Let's go over to Corey Hegel so he can give us our sports update. Corey?
Thank you, Morgan and Aaron. This past weekend was the end for many spring athletes, but not for Donnell Smith, who won 4th place in the shot put at sectional tournament located at Dublin Kaufman. He will be advancing to the regional tournament next week on May 29th at Pickerington North. The baseball season concluded last Thursday with a loss against Pickerington Central despite Garrett Williams' best efforts as pitcher in the last couple of innings. The Lady Cats started their last game with a 2-0 lead, but fell in the last innings and ended their season with a 2-3 loss against Pickerington Central. That's a wrap for sports. I'm Corey Hegel. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Corey. I'm sure our teams will carry on their tough traditions and keep our community proud.
Well, we've only got a few more updates left in our show. It feels like it's all went by so fast.
I know, but there's still some things that we need to take care of before we leave, however, like the end of the year announcements. Morgan, would you mind starting us off?
Oh, of course. Attention all students going on the trip to Spain in 2010. Anthony Thomas bars are now available to begin fundraising. So if you are interested, please stop by 16D and sign out a bag from Senor Estep. Don't miss out.
Are you curious if college is right for you? How about taking a test drive this summer at COTC's College Aspire program? Students can register for week-long workshops this summer, June 15th through the 19th, focusing on criminal investigation, culinary arts, emergency medicine, photography, and creative design. Applications are due by June 1st. Stop by the guidance department or visit cotc.edu, for more information.
We've extended the time to purchase a brick for the walkway to the new gym until Friday, June 5th. This is a one-time deal only. Please get your brick orders into the athletic office and be part of the Wildcat spirit.
The volleyball team is selling t-shirts that really tell it like it is. The logo on the t-shirt says, "Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat." Buy your t-shirt for $10 in the athletic office today. All proceeds go to the Newark Volleyball Boosters.
Sign up for summer fun at the Yes Clubhouse. Yes staff will be located in front of D Building on May 19th and 21st during the hours of 11:30 to 1 p.m. Come get your free candy along with great information about the Yes Club.
Attention juniors, if you are interested in traveling to England next year with the Cup and Chaucer, please see Mr. Montella in room 104H for information. There will be a meeting next Thursday, May 21st in room 206C regarding fundraising and traveling plans. Do you have any library books out right now? If so, they are due back to the library. Please return any checked out items ASAP. Any late fines are waived, so just bring your books back.
Attention all French Club members. There will be a meeting right after school on Wednesday, May 27th in 19D to elect new officers for the new 2009-2010 school year.
Attention to any French students who are interested in going to France for spring break 2010. We will have a brief meeting on Wednesday, May 27th after French Club to discuss the trip. If you would like any information but cannot attend, please see Madame Fawcett in 21D or Madame Porter in 19D.
Attention anyone interested in playing paintball. Packets and registrations are in room 208D or see Mr. Martinez. The deadline is tomorrow, May 21st, to pre-register.
The Pride of Newark Marching Band is looking for positive Color Guard members if interested. Clinics will be held at Heritage Middle School on Tuesday, May 26th from 4 to 5 p.m.
And finally, today, we members of the Wildcat News Network are proud to invite you to our first annual Student Film Festival. The festival will feature short films by the members of the Advanced Electronic Media Arts class. We will hold our festival on Sunday, May 31st at 2 p.m. in the NHS Auditorium. And best of all, admission is free. So come and spend a couple of hours at the movies with us on May 31st.
Well, there's only one thing left to do now, Morgan.
And what would that be?
Your story on the fashion booming at the high school.
Well, it's not that quite dramatic, but I did see what our school thought about the possibility of school uniforms. Let's take a look. Hey Wildcats, I'm Morgan Hummel for WNN. At a recent Board of Education meeting, Principal Mark Fullen proposed that school uniforms be considered for years to come. We asked students and staff what they thought about it.
I think school uniforms are a great idea. I've actually worked in a couple of schools up by Cleveland. Some did have them, some didn't, and some started while I was there. And they made a big difference in the climate of the school. Made it a nice place to be.
I am for school uniforms. If you would have asked me this 20 years ago, I would have been against school uniforms. I would have said they infringe on your creativity or individuality. Now what I'm seeing is just a disregard for the school policies and general dress code that I think it needs to be put in place so everybody is on the same page. They know what they're supposed to have on, and it just shows a conformity. I would been against conformity before, but now I think is necessary just because there's such a lack style in everybody's perception of what's in the code.
And schools like Northridge and Reynoldsburg report success with their uniform policies, but will Newark find support in their students and parents?
I think it's a horrible idea. I think that it'd just be like cloning everybody and no one would have originality, and that's basically what Newark's all about. Having originality in everybody.
Actually, I do think school uniforms are a good idea. To some extent, I think that Newark High School students wear uniforms as we speak. They're all wearing t-shirts and blue jeans right now, but I think school uniforms would make life a lot easier in the morning. It would take away a whole social aspect if everybody looked the same. It would also be easier to concentrate on schoolwork than maybe what I'm going to wear, how I look, or how my hair looks. And we can individualize it a little bit. I wore uniforms for 12 years, and we found ways to make our individuality known. I can see that happening here also. Plus, it's a great fundraiser because we could pay money to be out of uniform.
Apparel pieces like destroyed jeans, short shorts, hats, and spaghetti straps are concerns to administrators and the community.
The torn jeans are a pet peeve. And I'm not talking just the little ribs at the knees, which I have such a hard time thinking we're paying $60 for the jeans. I mean the hulking holes at the crotch or the big holes at the rear end these are things that really bother me. I don't need to see your underwear, and I'm not looking, you're just shoving it in my face. I'm not a fan of the skinny straps either, ladies. But, and I have girls, I understand it was hard to buy clothes, but you can buy sleeveless shirts. Those are my two big pet peeves. Other than that, I like the color.
So will school uniforms be in Newark High School's future? Only time will tell. Back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Morgan. I'm glad that cleared some stuff up, but unfortunately, this does it for the last show of the season. Be sure to return next year to see the next group of talent.
There, of course, will be some old faces returning as well. Congratulations to our graduating seniors, and good luck with your future plans.
Thank you for tuning into our program. I'm Erin Alt.
And I'm Morgan Hummel. We leave you with the alma mater. Go Cats.
Newark High School, Newark High School.